everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do some nails on my practice hand, and today I'm going to be using the Makartt full cover coffin nails. And I'm also going to be using the base coat gel from Glam. I know I'm always using Couture, so I wanted to show you guys that you can also use it a different way. You don't need to always use gel nails. So it is the same exact method. You would prep your nails and then put dehydrator, primer, and then continue with this method with putting the gel on the inside of the nails and also a little bit of gel on your natural nail. And then you would just cure it on like you do any other Apres or Couture 1, 2, 3 go method. And it works just as fine. The only thing is, these are not gel nails, these are plastic. So this is how the nails look, and I'm going to give those a full 60-second cure. So today I'm going to be using some dip powder, and it's by the company called Double Dip. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is so pretty. I love this bag. This bag is so cute. It's like kind of holographic-ish, but it's really pretty. And it comes with this really nice brush. This brush is super soft. Like, it's really, really soft. I like that brush. And then it also comes with this little cute bag here. And then inside of these packages, let's go ahead and open these up. This card here that says thank you. And then it just gives you some information. And then if you're not happy with your purchase, what you can do. And what I love about this, if you guys can pause it and read what this card says. It says, that they're a small local business. If they make mistakes, just let them know. And that's actually a really nice message. So inside this little bag, we get a little file. And you get a little buffer. And then you get 5 of the extra brushes, which is always comes in handy, especially when you're using dip powder. And then you also get some orange sticks. I think that's what they're called, orange wood sticks. Anyway, so inside this bag, you have your dip essentials. And they are all numbered. So the first one is the red one, and it's numbered as number 2. It is the base coat. And it's actually pretty thick compared to most of them that I've used, which is very nice. And then the second one is the activator, and it's number 3. And all of the dip powder liquids, they have just your regular dip powder liquid smell. It's not as strong as some of them. And then this one right here is the top coat, and this one is also a lot more thicker than what I've seen in some of the dip powder kits, like the cheap ones. And then this last one is called the brush cleaner, and this also always comes in handy for your brushes whenever you're using dip powder. So let's go ahead and open up these dips. These colors look so freaking beautiful. I'm so excited to try them. They're so bright and so summery. So this first one is the orange one, and it's so bright. It's very pretty. It's number 418, and it's called Atomic Orange. And opening it has a seal. It's not leaking. And this is the pretty color it is. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And then this one right here, this is a pink one. It's like a neon pink, and it's number 478, and it's called 90s Baby. And this one too is so bright. oh my gosh, I'm just in love with these colors. Like, you guys don't even know like how excited I am for these. And then this one is a pretty neon green, and it's DD440 Goo Getter. That's pretty cute. That's a cute name. And opening it, this is how it looks. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're all so super pigmented. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just filing the tips on each of the nails just to get that little pointy thing off all of the tips. I'm not cutting them down. And this is, I'm going to make sure that you stir them. I mean, I like to, just to make sure everything is nice and spread around. So I'm going to go in with the number 2, and this is the base coat for the dip powder. And I'm going to start it right where I had showed where my nail pointed. It's like, I guess, kind of halfway. And I love this little spoon. I don't like to dip my nails directly in there, just because every time I do that, I always get like a lump or something. I don't know why, if I just go in too hard or what it is, but I like to use a spoon or just something to scoop the dip powder over it. And whenever you use such bright pigmented colors like this, usually you need to put down a clear coat first, because if you don't, you run the risk of staining your nails, especially with colors this pigmented. As you can see, the finger up there when I was dusting it, look at my practice finger. It's like it turned orange. I mean, it wipes off right away, so don't worry about that. But just, yeah, make sure you put down a clear layer first. And I'm gonna put a total of 4 layers on this one. The reason why I'm putting 4, usually I would put down a clear coat first, and then the 2 color coats, and then I would cap it in clear. So that's usually about 4 layers anyways, and I want to make sure that you have that thickness in your nail. I'm not using a different clear. I know I could have grabbed a clear from, you know, one of my other dip powder kits, but I just wanted to use everything that was specifically sent to me from Double Dip. If I was doing it on myself, then yes, I would have definitely used a clear first. Now this is the activator, and I'm going to put the activator on the nail to make sure it dries. Make sure you put this very, vigorously, liberally, I don't know, one of those words, but just make sure that you put quite a bit down, just so you can make sure that it soaks through all those layers to make sure that it dries. Now we're going to use this beautiful neon green. So I do have a discount code for Double Dip, and it is 15% off. So I'm going to explain to you guys how you can use the code. So the code is Summer15, and I will make sure I put all of this information in the description box as well. So how you would use this code is you would add any powder or any glue kit to your cart, and then you would add the code at checkout so you can get 15% off. Or they have also extended the 15% off, and they applied it to all of the colors in the 2 mentioned collections. So you guys can also get all of these colors that I showed, plus any other ones that are in these collections. And they are 2-ounce jars, so that's a pretty big jar, and you guys can save with 15% off. So just know, guys, I do not make any money or any type of commission off of you guys using my code. So I'm just gonna let you guys finish watching as I do these nails, and I will be back in a minute. I also wanted to say that I know some people might be a little bit worried about your nails coming out thick, especially if you're using a full cover nail and then putting on 4 layers of dip powder. And yes, that usually does happen, but I can assure you, you guys can see how nice and thin. They're like a really good, a good thickness to these nails. And I don't know if it's because the dip powder is so good, but I have done this before, and my nails always look super thick, especially, with 4 layers and a full cover nail. But that did not happen this time. I actually really love the thickness of these nails. They look really, really good. So don't worry about your nails looking too thick. Now we're going to use the odorless acrylic monomer, and I'm going to try using it as a acrylic, sorry. And this is the only color. I didn't get like bad marbling, but just in some little areas, it looked like the color didn't fully go in, like it stayed clear in one area. I don't know if it's because I'm using odorless, but if you're using regular acrylic monomer, that probably may not happen. So I don't know, it only happened with this orange, and it wasn't bad. Of course, you can grab some more and you can go over the little area that kind of stayed a little clear or didn't pull as much color. But like I said, that could have been because this is odorless monomer. The green worked perfectly fine. I had no problems. And the pink also worked perfectly fine. I was trying to do a 3-color ombre here, but yeah, that didn't. I don't know what I was doing. I think I put way too much acrylic. Or maybe if I would have put the orange not so far down and put more green, it probably wouldn't have came out this bad. But I'm not good at this stuff yet using acrylic, guys. I'm learning. I will definitely eventually be able to do a good 3-color ombre one day. And it makes it a little bit harder whenever you're using odorless, because the odorless monomer is just a little bit runny compared to regular monomer. So yeah, I still kind of made it look cute. Like here, I had to go over with that green again. It doesn't look bad. It looks all right. So now I'm going to start filing the nail. Look how good that looks. This is before actually really starting to file. I barely just filed. You guys see, and I just filed a little tiny bit of it. And look how good that looks. That's actually really good. So now I'm just cleaning off the dip powder off these 2 nails, off the orange one and the green one. And now I'm going back to filing. And this little file actually works really good, because whenever you file on top of dip powder, whenever you use a really hard grit file, it can peel off the color. And you guys know I have no clear on top of this. So this file actually worked really good with, filing and smoothing out the top. And this buffer also worked really well too. Look at the shape of that nail. That shape looks perfect. It looks good. The thickness, everything looks perfect. And this is with the full cover nail and 4 layers of dip powder. Look at that. Perfect. I love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and start filing the green, and I'm just going to file the rest of it off camera. But this is how this one looks, before I start filing it all the way. And that doesn't look bad either. That looks really good. So right here I have finished filing all 4 of the nails. And now I'm going to add these little fluorescent, they're not rhinestones. I don't know what they are, but they're like some kind of little circle and square charms. And I will just be putting them directly on top of the top coat that came with this kit. As you guys can see, this top coat actually works really well, since dip powder top coats kind of smell like super glue in a way. So I'm assuming most of these are kind of like a glue whenever you get the top coats with dip powder kits. So these actually held them on pretty well. If you're doing this on a real person, definitely make sure you put something that's more stronger. Don't just put it on top of a top coat like this, because it's not going to work. I mean, it'll work for like a day or two, but they'll pop off right away. So this is how these look. They actually look really, really cute. I like them. This top coat is actually pretty shiny too. And this top coat from Double Dip, it's not sticky. It is shiny and it dried really, really quick. Very surprising. But look at how shiny those nails look. They look really nice. I like them. They're so, so cute. Look how bright they are. The neon pink kind of looks like red on camera, but it's more of a pink in person. But look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're so, so, so cute and so simple. So I wanted to show you guys, I was actually able to fit every single thing that I had showed you guys that I got from here in this little bag. That's very surprising. This bag does not look that big, but yeah, I was able to fit everything. So here is the final look again, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.